What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, according to the team of undefeated three-division world champion superstar boxer Gervonta Tank Davis, who has 28 wins, no losses, no draws, 26 big wins by way of knockout. He is 28 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. That after their highly anticipated upcoming showdown with Ryan Garcia, they want this man, former unified lightweight world champion, superstar boxer, turned junior welterweight title contender in Teofimo the Takeover Lopez. Teofimo Lopez is 18 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 13 wins by way of knockout, 25 years of age, 5'8" with a 68-inch arm reach. Teofimo Lopez is coming off a controversial win, split decision victory over Sandor Martin that took place December 2022. And now Teofimo Lopez is headed into a showdown with the undefeated junior welterweight world champion British superstar boxer Josh Taylor. Okay, that looks like that's going to take place in June, sometimes in June. Teofimo Lopez and Gervonta Tank Davis, as you can see, have history sparring. And Gervonta Tank Davis is taking on the biggest challenge of his career, April 22nd, Las Vegas, Nevada, T-Mobile Arena, against Ryan Garcia, undefeated lightweight, junior welterweight, Mexican superstar title contender, who has a record of 23 wins, no loss, no draw, 19 wins by way of knockout, 24 years of age, 5'10" with a 70-inch arm reach. So, according to longtime trainer, father, mentor, big brother figure, father figure, and Coach Calvin Ford, he states that a fight between Gervonta Tank Davis and Teofimo Lopez next would be a Godzilla massive showdown. Okay, and that's a fight that he would want Gervonta Tank Davis to go in that direction. Now, what's ironic here is that Teofimo Lopez, he competes at 140. Okay, he's fighting at 140. He no longer fights at 135. He's 2 fights removed from fighting at 135. Okay, so if they fight Teofimo Lopez next, Teofimo Lopez is not coming down to 135. He just fought Pedro Campa at 140, Sandor Martin at 140, and he's getting ready to face off against Josh Taylor at 140. Now, the ironic part about this is that if this is a massive Godzilla fight, like Coach Calvin is saying, opposed to fighting undefeated, undisputed lightweight world champion superstar boxer Devin the Dream Haney, who has 29 wins, no loss, and no draw, 15 wins by way of knockout, 24 years of age, 5'9.5" with a 72-inch arm reach. He's going into a massive showdown May 20th against 2-time Olympic gold medalist, 3-division world champion, former unified lightweight world champion, Ukrainian superstar boxer Vasil High-Tech Lomachenko, May 20th. Okay, and so he's saying that a fight with Teofimo Lopez, who's set to face off against Josh Taylor, who has 19 wins, no loss, and no draw, 13 wins by way of knockout, 5'10" with a 69-inch arm reach, and he's a southpaw. Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez look like they're on the verge of facing off against one another in June, sometime in June. Okay, and so with that said, he didn't mention Josh Taylor, but he mentioned Teofimo Lopez. Now, their fight with Ryan Garcia, who is 2 years and 2 fights removed from fighting at 135, is at a catch weight of 136 with a 10-pound rehydration clause. Okay, and so if you fight Teofimo Lopez, who clearly now is just as big as Ryan Garcia and competes at 140 just like Ryan Garcia, well, then that will have to be at a catch weight as well. Okay, and Teofimo Lopez, again, I'm almost certain that he's not going to accept a catch weight to fight Gervonta Tank Davis, right? He's going to feel like Teofimo Lopez has the ego. He beats Josh Taylor. There's no way he beats Josh Taylor and then he decides to come down to a catch weight to fight Gervonta Tank Davis, especially seeing as though Teofimo Lopez and his father, trainer, manager, Teofimo Lopez Sr., has stated that a part of their issues in losing to George Kambosos Jr. was that George Kambosos Jr. Had an advantage because they couldn't make the weight. Okay. Now, Josh Taylor, he only has one belt, the WBO now. He's been stripped of all the other belts, or he relinquished the other belts. But Teofimo Lopez, his loss to George Kambosos, the only loss in his career, he stated was largely in due part to the fact that he couldn't make the weight. He struggled to make the weight. He got sick, and it was time for him to move up. So they're going to come back down after beating Josh Taylor, who is the man in the junior welterweight division, the undisputed champion until proven otherwise, although he don't have all the belts, but he didn't lose him in the ring. He beats Josh Taylor. Teofimo Lopez beat Lomachenko, Josh Taylor. Essentially, his resume, okay, on the surface, is better than Gervonta Tank Davis. He would have beaten Richard Comey for the title. He would have beaten Josh Taylor. He would have beaten Vasil High-Tech Lomachenko. So there's no way he's going to concede to, and he would be a champion at 140 and a two-division champion. There's no way he's going to concede and decide to fight Gervonta Tank Davis at a catchweight. Or are they planning to go up to 140 as they fought Mario Barrios for the WBA regular title? They went up to 140 and challenged Mario Barrios. So are they planning to go up there and challenge Teofimo Lopez because they feel like he's not as big as the Devin Haney's and Ryan Garcia's of the world? Well, he's not as tall as they are, but Teofimo Lopez actually carries more weight than Devin Haney does. He's just a more solid guy. Devin Haney's a more wiry frame guy. So he says that this is a Godzilla massive fight with Teofimo Lopez, but it wouldn't be a massive fight to fight Devin Haney for undisputed after Devin Haney beats Vasil Lomachenko. Now, again, Teofimo beating Lomachenko and Josh Taylor, well, he have the best resume out of everybody, if you ask me. But Devin Haney did beat George Kambosos, who's the man who beat the man, which is Teofimo himself. Okay, so this would be a very interesting situation as to how they would make this come to fruition. So we know Coach Calvin Ford said that he wants to starve out Devin Haney, which is clearly the bigger fight. But he wants to starve out Devin Haney, and this is a way of starving him out, focusing on a future fight with Teofimo Lopez. This would be a huge fight. I'm not opposed to it, but we have to keep in mind that Teofimo Lopez has not looked the same, has not looked like the same guy since his fight with George Kambosos. Okay, Teofimo Lopez, his fight with George Kambosos, he lost. He was dropped in the fight. He came back. He fought Carlos Campo. That was a good fight and a good victory, but still he didn't look that explosive. No doubt he got the victory. Pedro Campa, and he got a 7th round knockout victory over Pedro Campa. But then in his fight with Sandor Martin, he was unofficially knocked down twice. One of the knockdowns they just didn't count. They should have counted it. And many people, including myself, thought he lost to Sandor Martin, who's not the biggest puncher. So he's looked very, very vulnerable in his last few fights. Okay, his last 3 fights to be exact. And I favor Josh Taylor to win this fight against Teofimo Lopez. But if he beats Josh Taylor and looks spectacular, I can understand the direction of looking to fight Teofimo Lopez. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share the videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
Garcia Bumgarner, you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.